Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and this is the Healing Cave community. This segment is called Soulful Sundays, where we tap into the energy of the universe to see what we should be focused on for the upcoming week. All of the information that you will need will be in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with my chakra deck. I'll let you know straight away. There was a song that kept playing for me this morning. Stevie Wonder, I Just Called to Say I Love You. And it makes me think about the fact that for many of us, the other app that a lot of people were using, the clock app, went black. Okay, so it is banned. And, you know, I was doing a little bit of scrolling on there yesterday and I saw so many videos of people talking about how that app changed their lives. How, you know, for them, it wasn't just social media. It was truly a place where they felt they could build community, you know, and a lot of people were heartbroken. There were a lot of tears. You know, a lot of people expressed how that app helped them to build their confidence, how they, you know, have, like I said, built a community, made virtual friends and everything. And so to have it kind of taken away, and I mean, it's up in the air. We don't know what's going on. Some of us have a bit of an idea of what's happening here, you know, the smoke and the mirrors. But in the meantime and in between time, you know, I feel like a lot of people are dealing with the fallout of that and what that means, right? If you were someone who relied on that to communicate, like to have interaction with others, then that would be a drastic change to your daily routine, because you wouldn't just be able to get up and get on live and talk to people in real time, right? So I just called to say I love you. I just called to say I love you. And I uploaded a little video clip of me singing that song because I don't know, I just feel like some people need to hear that. Like, check in on your people, okay? So anyhow, that's definitely what is coming through. So let's see what else wants to show up for us today. All right. I am open to intimacy and connection. Where can I invite more intimacy in my relationships? Okay. I envision my highest purpose. Crown chakra. I see the bigger picture. Crown chakra. I flow with the cycles of life. Again, I am motivated by inspiration. Solar plexus. And these orange ones are sacral chakra. I forgive and let go. And then I move forward unfazed. Isn't that interesting? So a lot of sacral chakra energy coming through. And then also solar plexus energy coming through. It's like, and with that crown energy as well. It's like some people will never be the same. Even if they take that app away and never give us access to it again in the US, I want to be careful in choosing my words. The benefits have already served their purpose. Like, people are awake now and there's no going back. That's what it feels like. You know, people have awakened now and there's no going back. So it doesn't matter what happens in that regard. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull a love energy as well. Now, love energy does not have to be romantic relationship. Write a love letter to yourself. Love energy is your relationship with yourself, first and foremost, right? This deck is very thick, so give me just a minute here to shuffle it up. But yeah, I feel like I'm dropping some. This one's sick. Yeah, I feel girl. Now look, now we ain't got time for these natural disasters. Okay, let go of my hair. So yeah, I feel like, and I'm not gonna edit that out. Are you still trying to like? What's good with the microphone? It'll come back. It'll come back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's like love is a beautiful journey of self-discovery, right? Anybody who has been on their self-discovery journey for any length of time can tell you that it truly is a journey of returning to your true and authentic self, right? It's a journey of figuring out who you were always meant to be before all of the programming that comes through society, through the families that we are born into, and the experiences that we have, right? All of that contributes to how we see the world, who we are, and how we see the world. You know what I mean? And the journey of self-discovery is pretty much unpacking all of that, peeling off all of those layers and discovering who you truly are underneath it all, right? All right, let's see what we've got here. Thank you. Something has come out. We got true loyalty doesn't waver in the face of temptation. Love flourishes when you let go of expectations. True loyalty doesn't waver in the face of temptation. So, though you may be tempted to show up in a way that isn't authentic to you because you want to fit in, you need to grow, you need to generate money for yourself, your life has to go on, you know. And so though you may be tempted to adapt, you know, go along to get along, remaining loyal and authentic to yourself needs to be your top priority. It doesn't matter what you are being offered. It doesn't matter what amount of money. It doesn't matter what perks or whatever. Like, where does your loyalty lie? Because things come and go. This is really, that took me out. Okay. Things come and go. Okay. But at the end of the day, you have to be okay with you. You got to be able to sleep at night. You got to be able to live with yourself. You know, we've seen, especially in the celebrity era, where celebrities were the thing, we've seen people have access to what we deem to be a goal. Like, they have access to all the money, they have access to all the resources, so it seems, but they are the most unhappy people, the most miserable people, and have things going on behind the scenes that you would not want to trade with them to have what they have. You know, what are you gonna give up in order to get what you think that you want, it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be worth it. So just think about that. Think about that. Love flourishes when you let go of expectations. Just get in flow with source. Are you in flow? I flow with the cycles of life. Are you in flow? Things come and go as they should, in divine timing, in your journey, for your highest purpose. So, what are you going to take from an experience? What lessons are you going to take from an experience? And this is beyond the clock app, going black. This is beyond that. What are you going to take from your experiences to be better moving forward? How are you going to take those lessons and use them for your greatest and highest good? How? What are you going to do? Because that's the point, to grow and to learn a lesson and to implement that which you have learned for your greatest and highest good. So consider that. How have you changed? Circling back to the clock app, how have you changed? In what ways are you better than you were before? And how can you utilize that in your life moving forward if it never comes back? Let's go on. Yeah. And for others of us, it literally has nothing to do with this whole situation. It literally has nothing to do with that. It's truly about other lessons in your life that have nothing to do with that. It's about other experiences. You may be having something challenging going on right now, and you're being called to evaluate your perception of it. What have you learned? How can this make you better? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to shuffle this one more time. I forgive and let go. Yeah, somebody definitely has some experience that is asking and calling for you to grow in that area. Forgiveness, thank you, is not about the other person. It's not about agreeing with what has been said or what has happened. It doesn't mean that you agree. It just means that you're not willing to let it affect you in ways that cause stagnation in your experience. You're willing to let it go. You're willing to recognize the good in all things, even the most challenging things. You are willing to recognize the good in that. You might be like, Nicole, how am I supposed to find the good in the stuff that I've been through? Baby, you have to want to find it. First and foremost, you have to want to find it. And then, of course, I'm always going to say, spend time with yourself via journaling, via talking to yourself in solitude. A lot of people like talking to themselves in the car. I know I do, baby. We have the best conversations on the road. But spending that intimate time with yourself. Was there something about I am open to intimacy and connection to yourself? Spending that time with yourself and say, okay, what am I supposed to be getting from this? What am I supposed to be learning from this? How is this supposed to be helping me? How is this going to be beneficial? Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. You know what I mean? What came out for us is imagine. And this definitely gives the energy of going within. It definitely gives the energy of going within. It's number 20. Um, for some, it's about bringing those dreams and those visions that you have for yourself into reality. Um, for others, it's about going into those moments of stillness, right? With yourself, meditation. Okay. Number 20, imagine. How are you going to bring to light what you have been shown and given? You might see it in dreams. You might have a recurring dream. How are you to bring it to life? That's what your focus should be. That's what your question to yourself and to the universe and to God should be. Okay, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do this thing that I feel my soul is calling me to do? How do I do it? Help me do it. Okay, let's go on here a little bit further. We're going to get in a little bit of tarot. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you have not already. We'll do these sorts of videos every Sunday. And then we also currently have Rhythms of the Universe series going on, where we are working intentionally with the energy of each season to align our lives with all of our goals for 2025. This is what we are doing in lieu of a traditional vision board, right? So we are going into week 4 of that. Check that series out. Yeah. Self-discovery, empowerment, and growth. That is what we are about here. So if any of that resonates with you, welcome. Welcome. All right, let's see here. Thanks. All right, one thing flew out here. Transformation. Did this not come out last week? Look at the video from last week. I feel like this was the core of the message from last week. Hold on. What was the message last week? Last week, it was about letting go. What are you needing to let go of in this season of your life? What has served its purpose? What has whose time is up? What's time is up? Something needs to come to an end. It's about endings, right? That was last week. And here we are again with this death card, which in this deck is called transformation, because that's what the death symbolizes. It's a death and rebirth, the ending of something and the beginning of something new, right? So, man, many of us we're going through a transformation. Because in order for you to get to that next level, that's the answer for some of you. In order for you to get to that next level, you have to be willing to let go of what has served its purpose in your journey. I don't know, y'all, we like to try to hold on to things, dig our nails in and hold on. I've done it. I've done it in friendships that I know were past their prime in my life. I did it with friendships. I've done it with romantic relationships, People come into your life to teach you something, to mirror something to you, to show you something about yourself so that you can grow and develop and evolve. And I used to want to make it a forever thing with everybody. I was looking for that forever, right? Some things are only meant for a specific reason, to teach you a specific thing. Other things are meant for a specific season, a predetermined period, right? That this will be walking with you, or that you will be experiencing this thing. And then other things, or other people may be with you for your entire lifetime, but everything ain't gonna fall into that last category. Okay, so the most of the things that we experience are fleeting. Okay, so you have to know when to hold them and when to fold them. You have to know when to let go, and embrace the change that comes with what is next. What's next? You know what I mean? If you love something, let it go. Somebody needs to know that. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, you never know. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out here with transformation. That's number 13. That 1 and 3 breaks down to a 4. So there may be some fundamental changes happening in your thank you. We got the strength card coming out, which is power in this deck. That number 4 is like foundations. It's giving root chakra. It's giving somebody's home situation is changing, right? Somebody's core sense of stability within your life is being challenged because it's changing. And you've gotten very comfortable. Oh, okay, I see how this works. Okay. With regard to the clock app, a lot of people were there for community. There were some trolls, but a lot of people have built businesses there. A lot of people have been able to walk away from a traditional 9-to-5 job and, enjoy flexibility in their life that they never have had before. And so to have that snatched away, it's like, what am I gonna do now? Does this mean I have to return to the workforce? Does this mean, I saw some people trolling and saying, oh, okay, now content creators have to get real jobs. Like, content creation is a job, especially if you take it seriously. It is a job. It's a lot of work and a lot of effort. And, for the majority of people, they don't have a huge team behind them helping them with the editing and with the planning and with this and that, and writing all of the descriptions and the looking up the keywords and all the things that go into content creation, right? Many people were doing it on their own. No formal training or anything like that. And so to build themselves up and get to a place to where they were being monetized and paid just for, and able to make a livable wage. Everything is so expensive right now. Literally everything is so expensive. Food, housing, transportation, right? So to be able to take care of yourself as a content creator was like for a lot of people. And so to now have it kind of shaken up, I definitely recognize how that can be very uncomfortable for you and how that might, but where are you going to put your trust? Where are you going to put your trust? I move forward unfazed? How can I move forward confidently despite uncertainty? Your solar plexus, I am motivated by inspiration. How can I use my gifts, my talents, my abilities that are unique to me to continue experiencing what I've enjoyed experiencing? How do I use what has been placed within me to continue providing for myself? Right? That's not the end all be all. Somebody needs to hear that. Have courage. Tap into your inner power. Have courage. That's ruled, that strength card is ruled by Leo. Courageous, proud, confident. It's gonna be okay. You are gonna be okay. It's all a matter of your perspective. I just want to make sure these aren't all flipped around. It's all about your perspective and how you choose to continue on. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before we do this last deck, let me read the description in the book here for that one for you. Number 20. Twos represent balance. Somebody's needing to find balance. Okay. Let me go in a little bit so you can kind of see what the card looks like. See? It says turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings. Okay? Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You are gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. Excuse me. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Come on, y'all. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief. And soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. If you go in and, just become a shell, if you give energy to feeling defeated, it's going to multiply. Whatever you give energy to is going to expand. Be very careful about what you are giving energy to right now. What you give energy to is going to grow. Okay, let's finish up. I hope this has been helpful. It's been helpful for me. So thank you. I hope this has been helpful for you as well. Oh, you remember these came out? I envision my highest purpose. What vision for my future is clarifying right now? Crown chakra. And then also, I see the bigger picture. How can I see the bigger picture in this challenge? Crown chakra. Confirmation. I just called to say I love you, baby. That's the universe calling to remind you of who you are, calling to remind you of your power, calling to remind you that, thank you, you created it. Any of these spaces are what they are because we're there. If we're not there giving it energy, it doesn't exist. If you don't focus on it, it doesn't exist. That's why your attention, your focus is so valuable. Because if nobody's looking at it, does it exist? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And so I'm saying you can create whatever it is you want to experience. Let me grab this one. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Ciao. I tell you what. The death card came out again. Transformation. We also got the Queen of Swords here. The Star. King of Wands here. King of Pentacles here. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. See, okay, y'all. This is a period, this is an opportunity for some deep healing for someone with the Star card, or for us as a collective. This is an opportunity for some deep healing, right? Deep healing. You are not powerless. This is for a lot of people. You have the opportunity to never return to survival mode again, because you know that when there's a will, there's a way. The universe is always working to support whatever it is that you are giving your energy to, whatever it is that you are speaking, whatever it is that you are writing, whatever you give energy of thought to, the universe is working to align you with it. So align you with more of it. So this is an opportunity for us to stay in this King of Pentacles mindset. Stay in this this comfortable energy. Take what you've learned about business. Take what you've learned about building a platform. Many people built their platform from 0 people in their community to thousands, to hundreds of thousands. And if you did it once, that's the beauty. If you did it once, you know it's possible. If you saw somebody else do it, even if you didn't quite get there, if you saw somebody else do it, you know it's possible for you, right? This King of Wands, it's like stepping up and being your self, stepping up and being your charismatic, your, using all your gifts, Some people they have the gift of gab. Some people, are just naturally funny. Some people are so inspiring. Some people share, they share important information, like historical things that we didn't know about, or weren't aware of. Whatever your gift is, get into that. That is the key, right? This Queen of Swords, watch what you say, watch what you think, watch what you are giving energy to, because if you start to see more of that, that is still just evidence of your power. If you start to see more of that which you do not want, it's because you are giving your energy to it. You are giving your attention to it, and you are calling it into yourself. Stay focused, y'all. I feel like the universe just really wanted to send us a hug. Send us a hug. Like, it's okay. Just be intentional, be mindful, be purposeful. Because at this time, you are still creating. You are actively creating. You are actively creating. This transformation is very necessary. and it's very beneficial for your journey. But you have to want to find the lesson. You have to want to see how something was supposed to be for your greatest good. You have to want to see it in that way. So I hope that you guys stay true to yourself, stay loyal to yourself, don't waver, stay loyal to what has already been proven to you as possible. Let go of any expectations. If you are building somewhere else, or you are, now trying to figure out how to get your customers somewhere else, or attract customers or whatever it is, let what has been be, right? We are starting fresh. 2 bits of death and rebirth happening here. An ending, but also a beginning. Something new. Something new. Something great. So I hope that this has been helpful. Do hit the like button and subscribe to the Healing Cave community. And I will see y'all again next week. Y'all take care.